Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie Hammers. I'm so happy you guys clicked on this video today. I'm giving you guys a little thrift with me and haul video. If you've been following my channel for quite a while, I have been sharing a lot of thrift with me's the past couple weeks, and I went thrifting this week and found some scores. But today I just wanted to share some updates, a thrift haul. As you can tell, the wall behind me is actually green now. It was black. We actually painted and added this wood paneling on last year, and I had it painted black. But something in me, I was just scrolling through Pinterest, as I do often, and Pinterest sparks a lot of inspiration, and especially when it comes to home stuff. And I just loved the cream and then the green look. And I had just felt like the back of our paneling needed to be a different color just to give more like variety and character in a room. And I will insert some videos of what it looks like in its full effect, but it really pops out the wood shelf we have above our bed. I added some plants to the top, and if you guys have any ideas on how to like decorate the shelf or what I should add to it to like give more character, please let me know and drop those in the comments. But what do you guys think? Do you like the green? Did you like the black better? For me personally, I love the green. I love how it turned out. I feel like green, even though it's more of a bold color outside of your typical neutrals, like it's still like neutral because you can decorate it every season of the year. And I'm really excited to I've been transforming the look of our bedroom the past couple weeks. We cleaned things up, organized things, but let's get to our little thrift haul. I definitely scored this week. I found a lot of good things. I did a thrift haul in last week's video, and so I have a little update of what I used those thrift finds for. But I feel like I've been thrifting consistently at least once a week for about a month now, and I will say I have found more stuff because I consistently do it and I kind of get in the groove of it than not before. But anyways, let's get to the haul. I'm so excited. So the first thing on my thrift find of this week were these pillow shams. These are absolutely stunning for spring and summer. This is what I'm going to be using to decorate for my bedroom, and these actually go perfect with the green wall. And this is what the pattern looks like up close. You have the flowers and there's little butterflies. That is so cute and so springy. What I also love about it is the top. It kind of has different quilted patterns, and then the one that this one is at the top, so it really gives it a quilted look. And so I got a set of 2 of these, and I washed them and dried them, and so they're all clean. And I got both of these pillow shams for $2 each. So I spent $4 on new pillow shams for spring and summer for my bedroom. So I'm excited to show you guys what this looks like when I decorate my bedroom for spring and summer. But that will be coming up in an upcoming video. I also did just order a gingham queen comforter, so that'll look so cute with those pillow shams. But that was my first find of the day, and after I found those, I was like, this could be the only thing that I could find today, and I'm completely fine, because quilted cotton pillow shams for $2 each was just mind-blowing to me. The next thing that I found were these Anthropologie pants. They kind of have like a little bit of a boho look to them. They're this green striped, and they have like the beachy casual look, and then they have these cute little pockets. They honestly give the type of like free people vibe, but those were like $4, so found those. I found this cute little flower denim looking dress to wear in the spring and summer. I feel like this would be so cute with some rain boots, and like even if you just wore this and like no undershirt underneath, that is just a cute garden fit. And so I'm excited to wear this out in the garden. But this is what it looks like up close. Just really cute little flowers. This is just another cute little gardening fit. And I think this was like $4 or $5. I can't remember, but that was a great find. Another great thrift find that I found was this American Eagle neutral dress for $6. This is really, really cute. You could layer it up if you wanted to put a sweater over it for even in the fall or spring. So this is going to be a great beach dress in the summertime, but I'm also excited to wear it and style it this spring. This is what it looks like up close. It is really cute, and this was only $6, so love how this looks. I'm excited to style it. The next thing that I found is definitely, that isn't a need right now, but it is this gingham blue bed skirt. And I feel like if you have the right size table, you could use this for a tablecloth. But it's actually a baby bed skirt. So if I have a boy, even if I have a girl, this is still cute. But this is what it looks like up close. The gingham is super cute. Obviously don't have a need for it right now, but because it's thrifting, you literally have to grab it when you see it, because most likely will not be there. I got this for $2, so that's gonna be cute in the future when I need that. The next thing that I found were these denim vintage looking jean shorts. These were $5 and they're longer, so these are just gonna be fun to throw on, just a staple summer spring fit. I'm excited that I found them because I did really need some jean shorts. And then I found this Target brand shirt for $4, I think, but it's like a cute little tank. It has like this little ruffle at the top. It still needs to be steamed out, but that's cute for spring and summer. So I can pair it with some like high-waisted shorts or just something, I don't know, but it was like $2. So I went ahead and got it because it was from Target. And then the last of the clothes that I found was this Elevated Faith hoodie. Elevated Faith is a Christian-based brand, and so when I saw this on the hanger, I was like, that's crazy that this is in here. And I think this was like $7 or $8, but it had no stains on it, so I was like, I'm gonna get it because I'm the type of girl that likes to be cozy. So we got another cozy sweater. I also found these green, they're almost the color of the wall, but I found these green sandals. These were $4 and they're like a little platform, but I'm going to wear them in the spring and summer. These are like really unique and I haven't seen anything like these before, but I loved the color of them and feel like they'll go with the stuff that I got and the stuff that I already have. And I don't really buy sandals, so when I saw these, I was like, I definitely need to get these because they are so cute. And just look at the color of those. Those are so cool. those were $4 and they were my size. So we went ahead and grabbed those. A little cute little spring and summer staple were these sandals. A couple weeks ago in one of my videos, I shared that I got a new plant baby, and I think it was in last week's video, I shared that I got a basket, and this was the basket that I got, and I didn't really have a place for it at the moment, but I was like, I know I'll think of something. Well, I thought of something, and I put my new plant baby in this basket. And so this is actually sitting up on top of the shelf, and it looks absolutely perfect. This basket looks so good with, this is what it looks like up close. I think this was like $2, but I thrifted the basket, put the plant in it, and now it sits up on top of the shelf, and it actually looks so good. The green color really makes this basket pop, and it just kind of flows with the rest of the room. So I am so glad that I got this basket because I feel like it gives off like really vintage cottage core vibes. And so if you literally, this plant is already in a pot, but I just set it in this, as you can see. But I feel like one of the hacks to making plants look more like aesthetic, even though they naturally already are, is putting them in woven baskets. This definitely adds like a cottage core effect. So there's a little home decor tip. But I just love how it looks and turns out, especially on top of the shelf. But that's another thrift find that I kind of reimagined. And so if you need a little encouragement to go thrift, let this little thrift flip encourage you. The last but not least of my thrift finds for this week was this cute little metal canister. I know that these definitely are not new, but I hadn't picked up one, and this one was just really cute and I loved the colors of it. This was $1, but what I'm using it for is I'm actually keeping my flower seeds. So if you can see them, I have my flower seeds sitting in here, and I put them in my little wardrobe in my bathroom. And this is just a place for my flower seeds. This is what it looks like up close, very cutie and gardeny for flowers, but that's what I'm keeping my flower seeds in. This was $1, so love that. Very cute, it was in very good condition. Just keeping my flowers in that for now. Let this be your encouragement to go thrifting, because you may find some really good things. In last week's video, I shared that I had found this shelf when I was thrifting, and some of you had actually commented and said that this is a vintage spoon rack, which definitely did not expect that, but like after looking at these little like loopholes, that's definitely what it was used for. But I am using it for a little shelf, and I found a little place in between our closet doors, and it's gonna go right here. But I've kind of just like been playing around with what I'm gonna be putting on it. I put this little cute little frame that I've had on top of it. Not really like know what I'm going to put on it. I think that a cute like little plant would be fun. Just want to keep it really simple, but it gives off cottage core vibes, and I love that. So I think this shelf was $4, so I've been wanting to put something there, just didn't know what, and then I saw that and I thought it looked perfect. got back from the garden center and they had some flowers out, which is so exciting. So I thought I would give you guys a little rundown of what I got. But over here I have my flower boxes. I'm going to put one on each side there. And then I didn't do it yet, but I'm wanting to put one here underneath my kitchen window too, because I think that would just be so pretty. But we're waiting on that one. But I'm wanting to hang these up today, so I'm going to get Kyle to hang those up for me. But I am absolutely in love. I am absolutely in love with these. I have never planted any type of flowers like these before. These are ranunculus. I think that's what they're called. But this was a huge pot of them for like $14.98. So I got a lot of flowers for 15 bucks. But I'm gonna put those in the flower boxes. And then I got some pansies. These I just feel like are really good, like filler. They're kind of to give that droopy look. So I'm excited. I just got some, it's like a deep purple. And then I got these. These are hyacinth. I don't know how to say it, but they honestly kind of look like a little bit like lavender. Got those, and then those that I planted a couple weeks ago, I'm going to transplant into the pot. My favorite is these geraniums. These are absolutely stunning. I just love how cottage core they look, and they're just really dainty, and I just really like them. So those are going to be pretty. And then I got these. Can't remember. Oh, these are snapdragons, and these kind of hang too as well. So I definitely did get a variety of flowers. I wasn't going for a certain color or theme. Honestly, I just wanted as many colors as possible because it's spring and there's just something about flower boxes full of colors, and I thought these were cute, and I'm sure that I will add more to them along the way. But before Kyle hangs them up, I'm actually going to go ahead and put them in the flower boxes. So let's plant these babies.